Hey, what is up guys? So I was checking out the Konami articles and this was just posted not too long ago. There's a new Synchro card called the Angel of Zera, which is coming out in Judgment of the Light. And word for word, right here, it says Synchro monsters are back in a big way in Judgment of the Light with an exclamation mark. So I got stoked. I was like, okay, what does this card do? What's its stun effect? It's got to be something amazing, right? Because the first thing that I think of when they say Synchro monsters are back is Synchro plants. And I got so excited, but I don't know. You guys can decide for yourself. But I'll briefly go over the effect and what the Konami has to say about it. But basically, it's a generic rank 8 that has 2800 attack, 2300 defense. It's a fairy. It has also light, so you can use Honest with it. But it gains 100 attack for each of your opponent's banished cards. So, I mean, maybe there's some E-Dragon hate in there a little bit, but realistically, what's going to happen? I'm going to big eye, you know, and just take it. But anyways, the main effect of this card, where it's actually, like, you know, something that might be able to see some play, is whenever it's banished, it gets special summoned during the next standby phase, which is not bad. They don't actually tell you the full effect. I had to actually zoom in on it and read it for myself, so we're going to briefly go over it. So like I said, it's a generic monster. Sorry, it's potato quality, but this is the only image that is available. But it says this card gains 100 attack for each of your opponent's banished cards during the standby phase of the next turn after this card was banished. Special summon this banished card. You can only use the effect of Angel of Zera once per turn. I believe that's the effect. I mean, my eyes are pretty bad, but I still think I can make out what it says. So if that's the actual effect, unless they change it, realistically, let's think about what will actually happen in the metagame. Pretty much no deck's going to care about this, that it's like the higher tier deck. I mean, Mermails will just be like, okay, I'll pop you, and then I'll just OTK you anyways. The only deck that I can think of anything that could really make use of this is, like, Agents. I mean, is there a deck that's going to main deck Macrocosmos and tries to Synchro? I don't know. Maybe someone will try to make a deck that really utilizes Angel of Zera. Well, unfortunately, you can only use the effect of Angel of Zera once per turn. Otherwise, it'd be really good if you could keep on recycling these and you basically never die, as long as you have like a Fissure or Macro on board. So, I don't know. It'll be interesting to see, you know, what this card actually does for the metagame. But I feel like against the top tier decks, Big Eye is just going to be like, oh, it's close, mine now. What are you going to do? It's mine. So, I really feel like this card, it just lacks the ability to stun your opponent. Majority of cards that are like good are something that are going to stun your opponent. You know, something like Lagia, something like Dolka, something like Jowgen, something that just shuts your opponent down. Technically, yeah, I know Macro plus this works well, but that still means you have to be able to Synchro and make something, and, you know, Spellbooks are going to say no to that, and anything good you get out against E-Dragons that they can't get over, they're either just going to pop it with Dragosack or steal it permanently with Big Eye. So we'll see what this card has in store for us, but like I said, guys, I hope this card's going to be, you know, good. Someone will make some kind of combo with it. I'm actually going to try to make it. They actually talk about something that's like kind of irrelevant. They're like, if you want a Bottomless Trap Hole or Deep Prison it, don't worry about it. Or DD Warrior Lady, like, this card's perfectly fine. This is the thing. I mean, come on. Let's look at the meta decks. What meta deck? Well, let's look at, pretty much it's going to be like E-Dragon and Spellbook. Those are the most meta decks right now. They do not play Bottomless Trap Hole. They do not play DD Warrior Lady, and they do not play Deep Prison. So, realistically, against the meta, what is this card going to do? I think it's just kind of overhyped. But, like I said, I hope it is good. I hope we get more better Synchro monsters. I think that this is a hint that more Synchro monsters will come out that are going to be better. But, unfortunately, you know, Ophion is still a card. So, maybe, you know, I was hinting towards, you know, Ophion, something might happen to the Evil Swarm deck in order to push sales of, you know, more Synchro monsters in general. Because as we know, Synchro decks don't exactly work against Ophion or Evil Swarms. But let me know what your guys' thoughts are on this card. Personally, I mean, you've already heard, I think it's not going to do much against the metagame. But who knows, if Big Eye gets banned, or, you know, this card might be pretty good if Big Eye and Dragosack ever get banned. Like, both of them at once. Because then, you know, all those E-Dragons that are banished, you gain 100 attack for each, and they can't really get over this too easy. But anyways, let me know your thoughts below. Thanks for watching. Asian Eyes out.